Hey, it's Andre, and I was just about to work on my Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2 recap, but DC was like, you ain't going back to Marvel just yet. You got one more DC thing to talk about. I know you've been talking about that Justice League all week. Now it's Suicide Squad time. And we ain't talking about that original Suicide Squad. I'm talking about the new movie, The Suicide Squad. Emphasis on a red band trailer. It's out. I ain't gonna play it live because it's got music in it, but let's talk about it. Reading the premise on the website, from writer-director James Gunn comes Warner Brothers Pictures' superhero action adventure, The Suicide Squad, featuring a collection of the most degenerate delinquents in the DC lineup. The supervillains have a chance to get out of jail by joining the super secret, super shady Task Force X, with a team made up of Bloodsport, Peacemaker, Captain Boomerang, Ratcatcher 2, Savant, King Shark, Blackguard, Javelin, and everyone's favorite psycho, Harley Quinn. How will this collection of cons work together? So this kind of has a similar premise to the original Suicide Squad movie. You get a bunch of villains working together with Amanda Waller at the helm. They just have to do the mission that is told to them to do, but it's a suicide mission because there's some kind of Suicide Squad. But of course, if they step out of line, they do something crazy. Amanda Waller's got a little bit of got some explosives implanted in their head, and if they go out of line, kaboom, their head explodes, so they gotta do the mission. But hey, if they do it right, they get some years off their sentence. But of course, this is a group of supervillains, regular a-holes, just a bunch of random people trying to work together to make this mission complete. Some of the original Suicide Squad cast members are back. We get Amanda Waller back, we get Captain Boomerang back, we get Harley Quinn back, we get Rick Flag back, but we also get a new crop of people, including Idris Elba as Bloodsport, we get Polka Dot Man, we get King Shark, we get John Cena as Peacemaker. You know you're gonna get a lot of antics and banter back and forth. It's gonna be fun, silly, goofy, ridiculous. I'm excited about this. This trailer got me really excited for it. There's no question with James Gunn at the helm that you're not gonna go. So this is like the Suicide Squad mixed with Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, that's not Rocket, but that's still a CGI animal beast thing. So you're gonna obviously have that comparison with, all right, it's the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, bringing that flavor to the Suicide Squad. But the Suicide Squad is a perfect place to put that flavor. I gotta change this because that thing is scaring me now. Like I said, the movie just looks like it's gonna be fun, ridiculous, goofy, and of course gory. It is R-rated. And if you don't believe me that's R-rated, King Shark alone, R-rated. Look at that. Eating a dude. And that ain't even it. Not only does he eat a dude, he also, oh my God, he also splits a guard in half. Y'all see that? Ah! That's King Shark. That's King Shark. We get a depressed Polka Dot Man who wants to die in the mission, but his name is Polka Dot Man. Can you blame him? Idris Elba as Bloodsport and John Cena as Peacemaker. They are new characters in this, but you already can tell that they're banter back and forth. They're going to have that dynamic duo that's going to be going up against each other, but of course working together. That whole buddy cop chemistry, this dialogue between Bloodsport and Peacemaker with the dick joke. I'm like, all right, that's funny, but like totally one of those. We can say this because it's rated R. We got Harley Quinn back in this thing, and she's being as Harley Quinn as ever. She had some really good lines in this. I love Harley Quinn. Any version of Harley Quinn I am down for, including this one. The big thing about this movie, at least from this trailer, is it looks like this time it's going to deliver on its promise. Suicide Squad, the first one, was a completely different movie that they turned into the movie they want to be through trailer edits and even movie edits. That's why we keep hearing about this so-called Ayer cut, because it was definitely a different movie in editing than what it was when it was originally filmed, where I feel like this time we're going to get exactly what we're being offered, including Starro. What? I mean, I expected a lot from this movie, but Starro, giant starfish that the Justice League fought in the comics, is now in the freaking movie? What? I just love that we went from this whole Zack Snyder's Justice League, super important, a 4-hour cut of the film, bringing some heart and some seriousness to the superhero genre, and then Suicide Squad's like, we got a giant starfish, king of the monsters. I can't believe it. I love they're like, we got a freaking kaiju in this shit. Look at Idris Elba's face too. He's like, Will Smith did not prepare me for this. Bring it. You know what? I say bring it, man. Bring that nonsense up in here. You know, if there is ever a movie to put Starro, it is a James Gunn directed Suicide Squad movie. This seems like the place for this. You can't put that everywhere, but I think you can put it here. There was definitely a couple of shots in here where you saw a lot of team of people that don't show up anywhere else in the trailer. Like Pete Davidson got some stuff by himself. but you don't see them anywhere else. There's a shot where the whole team is together, but some of them aren't in any other shot. So I'm just saying, they have made it very clear that not everyone's gonna make it. I think it's pretty safe to assume that a couple of characters are gonna be okay. Like, I think Harley Quinn's gonna make it. But I just don't want to get into one of those situations where we're like checking frame by frame and nitpicking what part of the movie that part of the trailer could be in and what characters in it to try to determine which characters don't make it. I think it's pretty safe to say some folks ain't making it. This looks like it's gonna be freaking fun. I'm super stoked for this. It's coming out August 6th. It's gonna be in theaters and on HBO Max. Now that's a little bit later in the year, so maybe things will be better for theaters, but I still will probably end up watching this on HBO Max. But either way, I am definitely excited to see this movie, and I just feel like DC's bringing it lately, man. They really are. You gotta give them props. I'm excited for this movie, The Suicide Squad. Bring it on. Let's go. With all these people in it. Lots of people in it. August 6th. Do you feel like this is going to be a different and possibly better film than the Suicide Squad movie we got before? And are you okay with Starro? Are you okay with the ridiculousness? Or do you like your superhero movies a little bit more grounded? For me, I'm all about this. Bring on Starro. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and make sure you're subscribed so you can check out all the future videos that I make. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Audi 5000.